in being sworn in as ministers in your cabinet, following your nomination and subsequent approval by our county assembly. I want to say and congratulate you, Jim, for this milestone. The installation of your regime today is a culmination of a process which began in 2018 when we set out to discuss and to talk to people of Siaya to make you the second governor of Siaya. And I want to say that I want to congratulate the people of Siaya for giving you the honor to apply the vast knowledge and experience, your vast knowledge and experience in running the affairs of our county. I also want to thank the Governor Emeritus for laying the foundation which you and your team is going to build on from today. The team that you have just installed today is a team that reflects the diversity, regional and sectarian interests of our diverse county. And I'm happy that you have strictly lived to the dictates of the Constitution in appointing your cabinet. The Constitution, Article 232, abhors arbitrary and predatory exclusion of other regions and communities from centers of leadership. And when you announced your cabinet, I was the first to call you and congratulate you because I saw that your cabinet reflected the face of Siaya. Each and every sub-county of Siaya is represented in your cabinet. We have at least 2 cabinet secretaries from each sub-county. This is very good. This is really what we want for a Siaya, for a greater Siaya. If you look at the national government where I serve, you realize that there's a case in court that is stopping the appointment of principal secretaries on account of not living up to the dictates of the Constitution, Article 232, which says that the government of Kenya must be served by the people of Kenya, not a section of Kenyans. So Jim, congratulations once again for doing that. I want to congratulate you again because, as I have said before, we have a governor that means well for our county. Governor that understands the challenges that our county is facing. Governor that has vast experience in management and politics. And I'm here because I'm here to demonstrate to everybody that this regime is ours and this regime is for us. And we must be here to support this regime. So on behalf of my colleagues who are not here, all members of parliament who are supposed to be here, most of them are not in the country, but they have sent me to represent them and to tell you that we are supporting your regime to help and deliver for us, for our people. I made some comments in the recent past when the county assembly was going through the approval process of our nominees, and also when the report for the same was sent out to us. And I said that I wasn't pleased with the report that ultimately approved our ministers. And I want to say that the report was not well done because the report attempted to lynch the ministers. We want to say that even in our National Assembly, when the appointments committee or a departmental committee has an issue with a particular nominee, we make it black and white and we say this nominee is not fit for this purpose. But we do not write reports that appear to character assassinate candidates who have merely expressed interest to serve in a government. Because that again is tantamount to killing the career of innocent people who want to serve our people. So I want to urge the Speaker of the County Assembly of Siaya that in future, please don't engage in character assassination of candidates that appear before you, merely because they are residents of Siaya and they want positions. This is something that I must say here, because it is not something that has been seen in other places, even in national parliament where we serve. I want to say that some of the successful counties today in Kenya, or in places in countries where devolution is doing very well, they are successful because they limit the amount of items which they need to purchase from outside our country. The success of a county government depends on how you are able to retain the resources that you are sent to you from Nairobi. If the national government sends, for instance, 8 billion to Siaya County, ensure that only 2 billion has left Siaya County. The rest of the money needs to be spent by the people of Siaya. When you do that, then you will be making Siaya great. But when we have a situation where 8 billion comes to Siaya today, in the next 1 month, 10 billion has left to purchase things that are coming from outside the county. That will not help our country to grow. I also want to say that Siaya County is a county of heroes. Siaya County is a county of our political leadership. And Siaya County is the headquarters of is the seat of our political power. So this county is for all of us. Because some people have been asking me, Mheshimiwa Tandi, you go back to Nairobi, don't come to Siaya. Near the Nairobi, Kikabi Siaya. I want to say that is not right, because I am a resident of Siaya. I am a leader in Siaya, and Siaya is like my house. So I cannot go and clean Nairobi and I leave my house in Siaya with dirt or with kukni, isn't it? So we are here by right, and we are going to participate in the affairs of the county by right. And we are going to challenge the cabinet secretaries who have been made today, the ministers who have been appointed today. We are going to challenge you. We are going to put pressure on you for delivery of services. We are going to ensure that when you dip your fingers into the cookie jar, we will pull out those fingers. So we are going to do so much to ensure that our country performs. And we are doing this purely because of our voters, the people who give you the mandate, give us the mandate to be in leadership. Therefore, Jim, as somebody who is ideologically connected to you, I want to say that I'm going to support you without terms and conditions, because we believe that you are the right person to germinate our county going forward. We want to say, I want to speak on behalf of my voters, Lagos Songa voters, that we have confidence in your leadership. Thank you for reigning on corruption. You know, you had not set up your government, and we put pressure on you to remove a few people from government, and you did it. We are behind you. Those people who have been removed, who are not in office right now, please don't bring them back. Ensure they stay out, you bring new people. Get new people from among the people who are here and introduce them to government. Don't bring somebody who is outside government. The CECs, the CEOs who are serving, the CEOs who are out, don't bring them up. You need to appoint your own CEOs to help you run your manifesto. And I also want to urge you that as your term comes to an end, ensure that the CEOs and the CECs, they have contracts which end with you. You know, the idea of an outgoing governor leaving the office and planting his stooges and giving them long contracts so that they continue undermining the next government is not right. Because you need to go with your people, the new regime goes with the people. When I was asking some of these people to leave, people said I'm fighting them. I'm not. I have not seen any Uhuru Kenyatta minister angling to work in RUTO government. Have you seen any? I'm not. They left. They left voluntarily. I've not seen a PS who was serving Uhuru Kenyatta also saying, I want to continue serving William Ruto. That is not true. I know the process of reforming a previous regime is not very easy, but with our support, please push our agenda. I like the items that are contained in the supplementary estimates which the County Assembly just approved. The things you want to do for our people, the fertilizers, the seeds, the reforms you want to do in the health sector, the new hospitals you want to build. Those are things that our people want to see coming to fruition. Can you imagine that 10 years after devolution, the Sia Referral Hospital is still the same as the Sia District Hospital which was there during independence. Bondo District Hospital is the same as that one. There's nothing which has changed. So we really want you to do so many things for us, and for us as politicians, our work is to support you without questions. And we want you to help our people to achieve greatness. Lastly, I want to say on behalf of Alego Usonga, I have seen some of my colleagues saying, we must get this position. My sub-county must get this position. I think that is not right. Personally, as a person who believes in procedure, who believes in appointment of competent officers in offices, I think, Jim, you have a duty to identify competent people to serve your regime, irrespective of where they come from. If they come from Alego Usonga, please give them the opportunity. If they come from Bondo, do the same. If they come from Mungenya, do the same. We do not want balkanization of a local regime. And we do not want a regime that is serving sectarian interests. We want a regime that is serving everybody, all the residents of Siaya, in equal measure and inequity. So if we go that direction, Jim, I think we are going to help our people. But if I insist that you must employ my daughter, I think that is not the right way to do it. Yes, so that is really what I wanted to say. And there is no political imposter, no fraudster should compel you to do certain things which is outside the law. That is really my message I wanted to give you today. Thank you very much, the new members of the County Executive Committee. You know that I did not participate in your identification. I did not nominate any of those people secretary. Those are products of the leadership, William Oduol and Governor. I have no interest. My interest is service delivery to my people. So should you fail to deliver services to my people, I will come for you physically. Awacho marach. Doge oyier gin giti. Giti atia maber. An gi jo Alego Usonga mang'eny. So wadwaro ni kadhi Nyadorera tayudo ka yien ni e hospital, dispensary makanyo. Kadhi Segere anwang'o usendiko daktari moro uketo kanyo chiedho ji. Kadhi Nyang'oma, the same. Kadhi Ting'wang'i, the same. Kadhi Gotoenga, the same. Kadhi Umala, the same. Kabiro Karapul, the same. I think that's what really we want to do. And therefore, my work is to support you and to ensure that all these visions are realized. Awacho maber kosa awacho marach. Yomoyie gi wach no pam na matin. Jim, congratulations once again. You are one of the governors in this country that you are peerless. I have looked at the list of governors and I don't think there's any of your peers in that list. Because you are peerless, it is not only us who are looking at your leadership, the whole country is looking at your leadership. So ensure that you are engaged in peerless activities, peerless endeavors, peerless programs, programs that are not anywhere, they are not everywhere. And the people to help you do this is the team that you have put in place today. Thank you and God bless all of you.
Ndugu yangu, kwani hizi app za loans natakaje ndio nipe loan?
Sasa nikuulize ndugu yangu, unataka kufanya nini yodo?
Nataka expand business, nitaweka gari nyingine.
Oh! Sasa bro, acha nikueleze, kuna app inaitwa VIP. Unaona sasa, ukiwa na hii app, ni app yenye inakusaidia kumanage busy yako. Sasa wewe kama mse wa taxi, ukimanage transactions zako through Vib for the next 3 months unaweza get access to loan.
Walai.
Na pia kulingana na design yenye unakopa na unalipa hiyo loan, wanaweza kupatia pia access to a better handsome amount ya loan. Unanipata ndugu yangu?
Nakupata. Hiyo kwanza iko verified.
Kabisa. Sasa download Vib leo na uexpand biz yako in the next 3 months, au sio?
Kabisa bana, hata niweke sahi.